It is our first time in Cologne, our first time in Germany, and today we're going to take in all of the sights and activities that we can before we set off on our road trip throughout Germany. The Cologne Cathedral, or Cologne Dome, is one of the most iconic places to visit throughout Germany, and I can see why. You can see it right when you walk out of the train station. You can see it from all over the place. Like, we're further down. We're about to walk across the bridge here. This is the largest Gothic cathedral in Northern Europe. It is massive, and it's also massively beautiful. This is a gorgeous piece of architecture. We'll go explore it in a little more detail, but first, we're gonna cross this iconic bridge, known for its love locks. When we first walked over here, Jeremy, you said, wow, there are a lot of love locks on this bridge.
There certainly are. I didn't even know that that was a thing here.
Yeah, it definitely has more than I was expecting, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Some of these look like they have been here for a while. So beautiful here on the other side of the river. Look at those views. I just noticed all the medieval looking buildings along the river right there. I believe because of how heavily bombed this was during World War II that those are mostly reconstructed. Should we walk back over and get a closer look at the cathedral?
Sure.
Go check out more of the city?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Carly gets to cross back over the bridge, which she didn't seem like she loved the first time around. Between the trains, the people, and a bridge, I think she didn't love it. I'm noticing so many of these are engraved, so either someone is doing a lot of planning and prep work to do this, or there must be someone that'll engrave them in town somewhere.
I'm guessing probably some of both.
This is 1987. Are these just like their anniversary dates?
That I'm not entirely sure of, because there's some pretty weird ones on here too.
It looks like it's been here since 2009. Did we choose the wrong thing by not taking a Segway tour? We have little Miss with us, so she wouldn't love a Segway tour.
No, not unless we had like her backpack or something.
What a great way to get ourselves acclimated to the city.
Yeah, there's some really cool views all over. You kind of get a 360 view of the city.
And you get to see the Rhine River. Standing here and just looking up at the towers, and just how massive this building is. It is incredible that despite the city being heavily bombed in World War II and much of it being destroyed, and even this being hit, I think 14 bombs hit this building, and yet it's still standing, is just a testament to how well it was constructed. It's just amazing that we can still like appreciate it today, you know? I mean, they've obviously done repairs to it and continue to do repairs to it, but it's incredible that it's hundreds of years old, and like, how did they do it? It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
I may not be climbing the 500 plus stairs up the tower today, but I am at least gonna go inside and look around. It's very beautiful inside, but what you can see in the section that's free is a very tight little space. There were a lot of people. It was very crowded, but beautiful.
The arch behind me is from 50 AD, when the Roman settlement that was in Cologne was built here, and it's called the North Gate.
I guess they found the ruins around here, which is why they put it up right here. There's a really interesting Roman history here in Cologne, and there is a whole museum about it, but apparently it's closed until 2026, I think I read online, so that's too bad, because apparently they have a very neat Roman mosaic that sounds incredible. So I guess that just means we'll have to come back sometime.
We just picked up our Cologne cards, which is a 24-hour pass for transit, and you get discounts at different locations, and they are only €9, so we thought it was a good deal for the day.
Yeah, especially since we have a little bit of transport needs to do today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
New York's hottest club is
Size? Oh, it does seem like a Stefan thing, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, it's good.
We've come to the main shopping street, which I believe has been a street full of shopping since the Roman times. Definitely more upmarket on the high end now with fancy shops and things, but I also did just stop in the Vodafone and get a SIM card for here on our travels. That was only €18 for the month for 8 gigs of data. Hey, it saved me because my other SIM card stopped working from the UK, so we're good now. Gave us free juices while we waited, and they were very tasty. Well, mine's still tasty. I'm still working on it. Just experienced your first GameStop in Germany.
Or Europe at all, because I don't think they have them in the UK. It was interesting.
pretty much like an American one. We're mostly Funko Pops now.
Yeah. We've made it to Old Town, which is a pretty interesting mixture of new and old architecture, even though that old architecture might be a little newer than you think, because a lot of it's been rebuilt.
It's very pretty though. I think you definitely get a vibe for what it would have been like to be here in the medieval times. I love that no matter where you go in the city, you can pretty much see those spires. What do you think about it? Like the smells? 10 out of 10 on smells? Did we make a mistake by not taking the tiny train sightseeing tour?
I mean, it's not really a train.
But it goes through cool places, like here.
All right, fair.
Someone put a bottle of beer in her hand, and it's my favorite thing here today. There are a lot of places around that look like they'd be a great spot to get a beer. But I have one very specific place in mind that I hope is dog-friendly, I hope. Papa Joe's Beer Salon does have a dog-friendly patio, so we can sit and enjoy our Kolsch beers in the place they originated. Cheers. I was reading that in order to be called a Kolsch, it has to be made in this area, kind of like champagne, only being from that certain region in France. And they even serve it in a specific glass here, which I've definitely had at least like Kolsch-style beers in the US, but I don't remember them ever being in a specific container to drink them out of. Apparently it adds to the experience. They're very light and pleasant though, just a really nice beer.
It's good.
However, the real magic of this place is inside, where they have vintage automated music machines. It's great, it's fantastic, highly recommend. It's the highlight of my day so far. I'm a little bit sad we couldn't sit in there with our dog, but it's definitely a must check out if you come to Cologne. There are 2 locations, they have different things at them. This one is the Klimperkasten one. It might have taken us 3 times longer than it should have to figure it out, but we have successfully gotten off at the zoo stop from the underground station.
We made it.
We also haven't had lunch yet, so we stopped and grabbed some stuff from the train station.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
We'll see.
I love that I was trying to figure out where we were going, and it is directly across from this train station.
Found it.
That makes it easier, but yeah, I found it. This is the Rhine Seilbahn, and hopefully we make it on because it's 4 o'clock and I think it ends in an hour, and there's quite a line.
Well, we'll see.
I think this could have been expected. It's a very nice sunny day in the fall on a Saturday. It's got a line.
Yeah.
The zoo is also right here, if that's something you fancy. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be an adventure over the Rhine.
How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling pretty good right now in the station, but we'll see. I'm sure it'll be beautiful, even if it's terrifying. The descent back down a little bit is a little terrifying. Couldn't have picked a nicer day for this though.
It's very pretty. A little cloudy, but it's still very nice.
Looks like a nice little beach down there. Jeremy just noticed that they're doing some kind of like obstacle course.
Mud run or something.
This is a really nice park. Really large, big, nice park on the river here. Comes the part I'm the least excited about. Ooh.
I can't see what's coming, so I'm just like, fine.
Actually, the downward slope isn't so bad. It's just really when it goes through those little like transfer stations,
The
like
towers.
the towers, that it's a little unsettling. Overall, not so bad.
Not bad.
This park over here on this side of the river looks really nice. It's really large, but I think because we're cutting pretty close to the closing time of these and we want to make sure we make it back, we're just gonna turn right back around and go back to the other side. Carly's gonna be a cable car pro, and as I Google translated their website, dogs do drive for free.
I mean, she did drive for free.
Carly isn't the only dog driving for free. We're gonna have a fun one. It's almost like a roller coaster on this end.
Gotta get that start.
I like how you have a view of the fanciest pool spa situation I've possibly ever seen. That looks nice. Carly thinks it sounds nice too. Being further away gives you even more perspective about how massive the cathedral truly is. It just towers over everything. I also saw that they have a tower over there, but when I Googled it, apparently it has not been open as a tourist attraction in many years. Well, what a lovely experience that was. Only €9 for the round trip ticket, and definitely worth it. Fantastic views. And once we figured out how to validate our tickets inside the train of the subway, then it was easy peasy from there. Sitting here eating the food we picked up at the train station because that's how much of a weird, chaotic day we've had.
That's where we got our lunch. But it's actually pretty good.
4 p.m. or whatever.
Yeah, after not really having breakfast either.
Yeah, train station food for the win. What an amazing first day we have had here in Germany. Cologne was the perfect introduction. We are going to embark on a 2-week road trip. We will be here for several weeks in Germany. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Thank you to our patrons for supporting our channel. And make sure that you check out this video where we visit Amsterdam for the first time, which we were actually pretty shocked by. We'll see you over there.